Chopping it up. It's the rock boss bully, ENTERTAINMENT-SiegelCapone, Mayor of Moguls. We here another week. This is Reality Speaks Podcast 101 Thursday. I am your host, and this is being brought to you by Prestigious Eye Photography, Bless Hands Down Massage Therapy, Siegel Empire Cinematic Productions, Royalty Care Cleaning Service. It's kind of crazy, man. I'm back in the D, I'm back home, and I hit the ground running. Shout out and happy birthday again to my producer, my mans, my bro, Captain Hook. We turned out the sting, I shot that bitch up to the death. You know what I'm saying? As only a prestigious eye, the visual technician could do. So I got right off the Greyhound, came home, got ready, went straight up to the sting. Shout out to my boy King, Urban Visuals, man. You a solid ass nigga, a thorough nigga. I fuck with you the long way, for sure. But I appreciate you for what you did. You know, not too many people, especially on the first go round, go come that distance to fuck with the boy like that. But it's been pretty good so far. Shout out to King Shambhala. My brother fell through. Him at 84 chopped it up with me. We had a good ass meeting of the minds yesterday. So I've been here doing my thing since I got here. And it's just gonna get deeper. We gonna get into some shit tonight. And I had a real good time in Ohio, you know. Except for one little thing, which we'll get into that a little later. But I had a real good time. Got to break away, see some shit, do some shit, and just ease my mind a little bit. And you know, I gotta get back in my rhythm, get back in the flow of things, get back to it. As y'all see, I stay medicated, so you know, I'm blowing me some good right now and trying to get my mind focused on giving y'all a great message tonight. Just thank God for my safety and that I'm still here to tell the story. And we gonna move into some bigger, deeper, better things, you know. As I continue to put this podcast out, like I say, I don't know the impact that it's gonna give to the world, to my family, to my friends, to my associates, my clients and business partners. Because yes, I am officially a part of the Royalty Cleaning Care Service now. We do commercial, residential, shit, whatever. If you got a destructed site, we can come purify you on the fly, you know. So spread the word, help us grow. You know, the power of the black dollar, we gonna speak on that today. We just gonna have a meeting of the minds for real. It's gonna hopefully, like I said, open the mind, open the heart to some bigger things, get into the soul. As I've been doing for almost 20 episodes, 20 weeks now, more like 22, 24 or something. I just skipped a couple weeks, you know. But it's a journey that I know I'm not gonna turn back from. And I appreciate the comments. Make sure y'all hit subscribe, share this podcast, share some of my old ones. Go follow me on SoundCloud. That's where you can get it from. Or make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. You can donate at the Cash App, PayPal, Rock Boss Bully for Cash App, PayPal /Czars Entertainment. Because what would you invest in? If you had $1,000, $100, whatever to put towards investing in something, you picked a leader yet? I asked y'all that a while ago. To find you a leader and get up under them, or be a better one. You know, we definitely still can network and put things together either way it goes. So I just ask y'all always to pray for me as I pray for you. Bear with me as we get into this and go on this journey, because we are in this together, you know. I'm getting a lot more comfortable. I think these meds that I'm on is doing real good. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling different. So I'm learning how to pay attention to how it's affecting my mind and my body. And it's a blessing after all these years to finally get on top of an exclusive thing that I struggled with my life. So, you know, I don't know if this gonna be one of them fast-paced ones or if we really just gonna break down some things, but my mind is great right now. I'm in a great position, and I went to Ohio and I got strengthened in ways that, as always, God just amazes me and leaves me in awe and speechless as to the strength of one man's journey and how I'm dealing with everything that comes to me on a day-to-day basis. And knowing when I gotta make that break and just shut the world out and do something for myself to continue keeping me revitalized and re-energized, because yesterday I did celebrate my 4-year and 5-month sobriety soberversary. So I try to keep mindful month to month, because it is a day-to-day victory and something that I've, in tandem with God, then accomplished and conquered. Like, not one craving, one drip of alcohol, wine coolers, beer, nothing in almost 5 whole years. And that, coming from where I was, is, like I said, it's just amazing to be here alive to tell the story and give the results of what leaving this poison has done to my spirit, done to my mind, my body, and my overall being. So, I'm gonna give y'all some great music as always, some hardcore topics, expose the fraudulent, give y'all some motivation, and we gonna chop it up with some great news too. So I'm gonna take this break. We'll be back. I am the king, the czar, SiegelCapone, rock boss bully. Chop, chop, chop it up. We'll be right back.
Oh no! Now guess who at the back door? DB from OHIO, and the click still on your front pole. So no front. Oh no! That's the T-O-L-E-D-O. Glass City, y'all know how we roll. You ain't with me, then it's obvious you oppose. And no, cause more convulsions than epilepsy. My rapid delivery, how you gon' battle the evidence? Me, you shaking and shivering, contemplating, no giving. Last 50 years I've been living. This is my story for shizzle. It's still for heal my nizzle. I'm hard to kill my nizzle. Like the call, I'm off for just to die hard like Bruce Willis. Swear to God, I'm the realest. What you talking about, Willis? I'm like a Martian with this. Target lock, pardon me, partner, but how you gonna get it? I'm lightning quick with it, a slow motion, you tell me when to quit. I was blessed with this gift, you thought I wasn't gonna do nothing with it. I do, I did it, and turn the glass to New Jack City, the new rap city. I'm hungry and my place still empty, everything's empty. Sorry did it with the bad boys in me, with Hypno and Henny. I'm about to make my own band, nigga. Oh no! Now guess who at the back door? DB from OHIO, and the click still on your front pole. So no front. Oh no! That's the T-O-L-E-D-O. Glass City, y'all know how we roll. You ain't with me, then it's obvious you oppose. And no, it's Davey boy, and y'all forgot to pay me, boy. No respect that I was doing, I'm taking yours. Don't hate me, boy. Class City major, boy. All this hating on me, boy, I should wage a war. All this tough talk, player, soft and charming toilet paper, ain't gon' bust a single grape in a fruit fight, player. Where you at? What you want? This is my city. On the track, get your guns, you will not hit me. Call me Neo, I'm the chosen one. I got a yellow glare around me, about as bright as the sun. I'm shining, son, and I don't need no diamonds on. My rhymes alone, enough to keep it trying home and lying on me. You know that the one and only Davey boy, horrific, got the title home. And just try to take it from me, watch I Tyson someone. Flow be so enticing, got him fighting for them. Maybe murder, death, kill, say they dying for them. Cause I spit it so quick, I need a license for it. Oh no! Now guess who at the back door? DB from OHIO, and the click still on your front pole. So no front. Oh no! That's the T-O-L-E-D-O. Glass City, y'all know how we roll. You ain't with me, then it's obvious you oppose. And no, oh no, he didn't say that, did he? You ain't the hottest thing got. I just got AC niggas, so I stay cooler than the freezer and just lay back with it. Till the tweakers and the speakers and the bass start kicking. I ain't a teacher, but I show you how to get right, Jack, and take your chill out here where the rich live at. I ain't asked to be a rapper, I'm just gifted at it. You would never wear the crown until I let you have it. Been the king of the glass as a baby bastard. This is my throne. Tell him King David said it like a prodigal son. I done made it back, and it wasn't all fun, but I made it back. So save the cat. You probably end up saving that, just so you'll see the definition of a blazing track. Oh no, y'all don't want no parts of me. Like he'll say, it ain't no hoe in any parts of me. It's plain as day. If y'all don't want the Angus, don't play with me, boy. D-boy, y'all just ain't safe. Oh no! Now guess who at the back door? DB from OHIO, and the click still on your front pole. how we roll. You ain't with me, then it's obvious you oppose. And no, no.
Do you still love me? Do you still care? Are you still there? As I hold on your hand so tight, oh, it just don't seem right, 'cause we just had a fight. You yell with all your might, and you are close but don't seem here. I'm filled with doubt and fear. Am I losing you? Do you still love me? Do you still care? Are you still there? Do you still love me? Do you still care? Are you still there? Time and again I try. I wanna get this right. Just wanna hold you tight until the morning light. 'Cause I remember brighter days not filled with all this pain. Time to make a change. I can't imagine my life without you. Anything that you say I will do. 'Cause I need ya, I want ya, I trust ya. Just tell me. Tell me. Do you still love me? Do you still care? Are you still there? Are you still there? Do you still love me? Do you? Are you still there? Baby, say my name one time. Are you? So I can know that you are still mine. I'll put on that dress you like and do those freaky things you like. Just tell me, give me one more try, please. I'm sorry.
Chopping it up. It's the Rock Boss, SiegelCapone. We back, man. It's crazy out here, dog. Like, I've been giving y'all reports, and I don't know if y'all really paying attention to just how much tragedy and dark clouds be over my city, over my people, and over the industry that I'm alive and well and working in. So I know I exposed a lot, but last week before I pulled out, got the news that T Grizzly got shot at. He didn't get hit or nothing, but him and Sada Baby's manager, JB, she was killed. And he like our number one, him and Big Sean right now. But that's the niggas from this motherfucker that made it the furthest, black men, hood niggas, what I'm saying, that came through the cracks and found success in a world and a place that's the first or second most deadliest place to live in the whole fucking country, if not the world. So, it's just tough when you see somebody come out and be a success and then somehow tragedy follows them, which is real hard when you living the life of a hardcore rapper, a gangster, a street nigga, that you promoting violence, you promoting being wicked and doing bad things. So the karma and the evil that we speak about sometimes unfortunately it does happen to us. So my prayers, condolences, and grace goes out to the family, of JB and to T Grizzly and Sada Baby. And I just hope it's a wake-up call, not only for them, but just for us in general. And, you know, we gotta stop killing each other. And I just wish that everybody could really just turn all the guns in, even the militaries in the world, and we destroy weapons and guns, because I don't know who was evil enough to create a machine and a weapon that's that deadly and does damage to tear and destroy the body of a human being like that, you know. And I thank God every day that I've been in real life shootouts. I've been facing guns up to my forehead, and I've lived to tell the story. I've pulled guns on people, but I've never had to take a life, and that's the grace of God, as well as me making the right choices and decisions to stay out of prison. You know, we gonna touch on that a little more too in this show, but you know, it's just unfortunate. So I kind of left here with an even heavier spirit, and you know, the first couple days we wasn't sure if T Grizzly had got shot, because they were saying, and there was reports that he was in critical condition and had actually took some shots, but he finally posted on his Instagram and, you know, told the world that he was okay. And you know, he just fucked up right now, because that's a person that was part of his daily activities, his whole rise and every step of the way since he got out of prison to become who he is in this music game, you know. And when you take that into account, that's when this shit started not to be worth it, because music is supposed to be entertainment, an art form, fun, something you passionate about. I never knew that it makes us targets and would put the bullseye on us for us to be in danger, where we need to start watching what we say, watch where we go. And when y'all niggas get to that status of having money, being famous, and having all eyes on you, nigga, get bodyguards. Quit trying to act like you untouchable and invincible, because bullets don't have names, and they damn sure ain't stopping and parting and excusing people out of the way. So when you are the target, you gotta really think about that you could lose your life behind this. Rest in peace to Rock, you know, like that's a prime example. And Eastside Snoop, and you know, we just done lost so many of us that was either on the rise or have made it there a little bit just to be cut down, you know, by senseless violence over something that I'm pretty sure was just dumb and ignorant anyway. And you know, I just gotta pray for us as a black people and as humans and one mankind all together, because the violence and the gunplay is just out of control, and it's really nothing that nobody can do at this point but be careful. So prayers out. You know, I'm just sorry and unfortunate to hear that. But my whole trip and the whole even coming back was just highlighted by this craze over Popeyes and the chicken sandwich. It's crazy how I was in Ohio and I kind of got the inside scoop on what was going on with the sandwich. You know, it's not a new sandwich for one. I've heard that it was commercials for it. It's been on the menu though. They had inventory that was supposed to last us or them till October, and the sandwich wasn't selling, pretty much. Just to make the long story short, the sandwich wasn't selling. Workers, management, corporate got word that they should put it out on social media. So they started running videos and little ads. People was posting that they had tasted it. It was good. It was better than the Chick-fil-A sandwich, because that's what they kind of patterned it as, or it's the same size, whatever kind of sandwich, made the same way or something, whatever. But it went viral, and we seen black people just going fucking crazy over this goddamn sandwich though. I seen a nigga pushing 280, maybe 300 plus, jump in a fucking drive-through window and swing on a girl of all things. You weak ass nigga. I don't understand why, but he jumped in this motherfucker like he was Kobe in his prime. I'm telling you, like, it was so quick the way he just jumped and folded, got in the window and just started bombing. And And it's just like, over a chicken sandwich because they didn't have it? The workers ain't responsible for inventory and picking up shit or driving the truck or none of that. They just serving it, making they punk ass $9, $10 an hour. And so I really just think that it just shows the ignorance of black people and black minds, that the stereotypes they put on us, we make these motherfuckers true. Because of course black people love chicken. We eat a lot of fucking chicken. It's no argument or debate with that shit, but damn, is it that important that we fighting in a restaurant over some chicken? A $4 sandwich. And that's where it's like we literally been rocked to sleep, brainwashed, not only by money, but just by the ignorance and the social media craze that everything has to be recorded. Let me go viral. So I'm pretty sure he might have did it as a prank, told his boys to have a camera ready. I'm about to jump through this bitch. They gon' give me a chicken sandwich. Like, what the fuck? But this is the world we living in. I don't know what state this happened in. I don't believe it was here in Michigan. And like I said, I was in Ohio when it happened and I seen it. So, you know, and then they showed a bunch of other fights. But if you thought motherfuckers was crazy over Jordans, I'm literally seeing traffic jams, motherfuckers blowing horns, tripping the fuck out, and lines all the way around the corner packed out of the motherfucking restaurant, inside and drive through at the same time over this fucking sandwich. And in 2 weeks we ate up a whole 2 month supply, ran through that shit like it was a Nipsey Hussle resurrection marathon in this motherfucker. People going crazy, and I just don't understand it, because I'm in the Popeyes. I showed up on the humbug and happened to know somebody in Ohio that worked there, and when we went, it wasn't even crowded. But 5 minutes after we got to that bitch, everybody got off work, came to lunch or whatever the fuck they was doing, and they came to Popeyes. So I ended up getting a sandwich and tasted it. It was kind of salty, but it was good as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it was better than the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, but Burger King, maybe not even as good as the Checkers chicken sandwich. But it's just a fucking chicken sandwich. It's not too many other ways you can fucking do it. Batter the shit up, fry it crispy, put it on a bun. That sandwich come with mayo and pickles. It's nothing new. It's nothing that hasn't been done or created before. And for those that don't know, all this processed fast food bullshit that they feeding us anyway ain't shit compared to homemade cooking. So if y'all niggas really want a chicken sandwich, come over to Diamond's Continental Cookhouse. I'll batter you up one of them motherfuckers, get you a brioche bun to put that motherfucker on, slap some special spicy ranch sauce that I can whip up right quick, throw some ovals on that motherfucker, and I'm pretty sure I done beat Popeyes at their own chicken game. So shit, I sell that motherfucker for $3. Make me a millionaire. The power of the black dollar matters. It changes the atmosphere, and it is the most vital and important piece of the economy right now. And if we got together as black people, calmed the fuck down, got off the violence, formed unity, and made a difference, we could change the atmosphere on something way bigger than a fucking chicken sandwich and old ass Popeyes that's still gonna be behind KFC and churches, no matter what they do. And Captain J's got lemon pepper crack that they powder they chicken with, and motherfuckers go crazy over that. So it's just competition. It's not nothing for us to kill each other and go fucking crazy over. You know, so I'm just really upset and appalled by the behavior behind weak ass shit in this world, and how black people attach themselves to the most corniest, lamest shit and try to make it lit. And it don't end up like that. It's just a disgrace to us as a human race and as a race, period. You You know, it's just separation and it's bullshit. And I just don't understand why and how we allow these things to rock us to sleep and distract us, because on the outside, the Amazon rainforest been burning continuously for over a month, and that's 20% of our oxygen. Can we get together and go put this fire out? Is they gonna declare a global emergency? 40% of Africa is burning up and the rainforest there is burning up. So when we ain't got no oxygen left and we poison the air, now we can't breathe. Y'all still gonna be worried about a chicken sandwich then? Cause I just don't understand it. Like it's really crazy that they put shit out here in the world, only what they want us to see and hear, and we fall for the bait every time. And they hook us in, and it's just, like I said, we going further and further down the fucking totem pole every time. We got all the technology in the world in our hands though. Cell phones, social media, word of mouth. And we control economy. So if y'all don't go do the math on that and how we can all become millionaires tomorrow, I can't fuck with y'all. And that's why I'm in solitude, just giving this word and these messages out. Cause the average motherfucker ain't gonna sit here one-on-one and chop it up with me and kick the ballistics on some real shit. But we can talk about the bullshit every day, all day. But life ain't a laugh and joking matter no more. This shit is crazy and this shit is serious. And I'ma just pray for us, you know? So the sad part is that we about to go 2 months almost without this chicken sandwich. Then they gonna re-release it again when they restock and get more inventory. And it's probably gonna get even crazy. And Popeyes ain't ran and operated or owned by a black person. A white woman owns Popeyes, and she use us and exploit us for her own gain. And she don't even probably give a fuck how crazy we acting, because these racist motherfuckers is laughing at us and humiliating us for humiliating ourselves. And we gonna be back. I'm gonna take a break on that, and we gonna come back. My news segment's been kind of thorough lately because it's just so much shit going on, and I feel at a disadvantage if I don't speak on it and I don't give it to y'all and give y'all insight of what's going on. So we gonna take a break and we'll be back. Chop, chop, chop it up.
You know, many people ask me, what's your passion? I tell them, you don't know by now? My music. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My music. My music. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My music. I spit freestyle, vocab necessary, coincide with my current life, nothing imaginary. Ski mask, duct tape, and shoot ya. For politicking like a coke abuser. Old English, left nose 38 confusion. I know I'ma pay up at the pearly gate. Black with the fitted, match with the pro club, black with the cons. Going off the green, but initiate contact due to my rivals like acne. I form and I fuck up your title, a tilt call. Staring at the wheel for the get down. I copied at the college across town, pillagey, known as the gang for the get down. I'm shocking, looking for my enemigos right now. Get out the car, creeping up the sidewalk, deliver. Hop back in, this that shit by the LA riverbed. I love it like a heroin abuser. Music was known coming up as a shooter. I feel it in my soul when I sit it, bro. I feel it in my bone like that raw. My music, I love it like a heroin abuser. Music was known coming up as a shooter. I feel it in my soul when I sit it, bro. I feel it in my bone like that raw. I'm Chip, who I chip. Bitches I'ma get at. Crack your clavicle, chip a bone out your thorax. I love it like a heroin abuser. I freeze you like the face of Medusa. I'm raising concussions from hazing. I'm blazing percussion that's wazing. Amazing as Patrick and Swayzen. No gaze in my music, hell raising a hellion. Ripping up the stage when I'm on one, no carry on the aeroplane cause of a gun. Scuffing suckers up, criticizing. You hear them everywhere just like Verizon. On a billboard, on the side of a city bus, freeway overpass, spray painted. I don't give a fuck. Hip hop is in me. I spit my lyrical talents like a fat chick and a fat dude on a rope off balance. My music, I love it like a heroin abuser. My music was known coming up as a shooter. I feel it in my soul when I spit it, bro. I feel it in my bone like that raw. My music, I love it like a heroin abuser. My music was known coming up as a shooter. I feel it in my soul when I spit it, bro. I feel it feeling in my bones like that raw. I sit back on my couch, study many MCs, trying to figure out how to twist up some R&B. I feel it in my bones when I spit it, bruh. Tatted on my gut with the uncut, metaphorically abuse the role many given. With the roles that you fake living, a raw spitter on a microphone, an extremist. They raw spit on a witness stand, I done seen it. The definition hip-hop head, I'ma deliver. A real nigga since Pac dead, I'ma give you. Strategize, I monopolize. Pushing ecstasy for my raven ties, with my bay niggas going dumb with they dreads out. Ghost riding on the top of cars till they fall out. Joy, kills, inspires, thrills. I love it like a hair around the music. Some coming up as a shooter. I feel it in my soul when I spit it, bro. I feel it in my bone like that raw. I love it like a hair around the music. Some coming up as a shooter. I feel it in my soul when I spit it, bro. I feel it in my bone like that raw. I love it like a hair around the music. Some coming up as a shooter. I feel it in my soul when I spit it, bro. I feel it in my bone like that raw. I love it like a hair around the music. Some coming up as a shooter. I feel it in my soul when I spit it, bro. I feel it in my bone like that raw.
Chop, chop, chop it up. It's the Rock Boss Bully, ENTERTAINMENT-SiegelCapone, Czar's Entertainment. We back up in here. Reality speaks. It don't get no realer than this. Podcast 101. Man, Power finally dropped the season debut for the final betrayal, the last season. And I'm a die-hard fan of Power. I kind of caught on maybe in the third, really the second season. And then I went back, caught up on the first one, and been really rocking since the third season. First and foremost, we gonna look at the fact that 50 changed the intro song and put Trey Songz singing on it instead of Joe. And he been getting backlash on it to the point that he might be changing it back to the original, which I always feel like a remix shouldn't be done to a song unless it's got a real spectacular feature on it, or it's just overall better than the original. And unfortunately, this remix didn't do that. 50 got like a lighter voice on it, so he kind of started off the same way. I never took a straight path nowhere. Life full of twists and turns. But the way he said it, it don't sound the same and got the same energy behind it as the original. The beat is more brassy and kind of more commercial and faster, and Trey Songz singing on it, it's soft. It don't really have that gangsta feel like Joe made it feel. Like that song almost as iconic as Alicia Keys' New York song with Jay-Z. That's what it put me in the mind of. And after 5 whole seasons, every episode of hearing that song, it's embedded in our soul, 50. And I just think that, it's cool to take risks to try to separate this last final season from the rest of them and put emphasis on making it different or changing it. And if you thought it was better, more power to you, but you failed, man. And I think you should change it back. But to get to the season itself, it was a great first episode. I don't know why people had so many high expectations on what a first episode is when it's already been announced that it's 15 whole episodes this year. So they can't give it all to us in one episode. It's gotta be a slow burn, and we have to hold on to every moment. Think of every episode from every other season that could possibly come back with characters or with things that then happen that comes back to haunt these characters. And we gotta prepare ourselves for whoever is dying. Angela is dead and gone. I don't believe she in witness protection. They showed her on the slab with her sister laying there on her. Then Sax went in and talked to her in the morgue, unzipped her body bag. She cold, she gone, man. man, you know, and I just think it's sad that it's not gonna end in a love story with Ghost and Angela, but I'm not shocked or surprised, you know, for the things that they was doing and the wrong that they did to even be together. I feel like everybody getting what they deserve, you know, because her sister did tell her plenty of times to leave Ghost alone. You gonna hurt yourself or end up hurt or whatever. Probably didn't think that she would die like that, but hey, they live a dangerous, murderous life, so I'm not surprised, you know. I think the fight with Ghost and Tommy was weak as hell, you know, that after somebody kills somebody you love, your girl like that, really it ain't even supposed to be no talking or, you know, regular hand-to-hand combat like that. And they really wasn't looking like they was trying to hurt each other. And maybe the brotherhood love is bigger. I put a post up that said, you know, other than a father and son bond, the brotherhood is the strongest bond you can have on this earth. And it's sad because most niggas so lame and men are so lame that we don't have that brotherhood no more. We all killing each other and fighting and arguing and falling out over pussy. We touched on these things, so this is real life being depicted. So I'm looking forward to this season. You know, they need to kill Lakeisha next. She, Lala done did better in some other shows and just being on TV all the times I've seen her, and even in other seasons before this. But so far what she did in this season, everything she did was just dumb as fuck. And the way Lala acted out her scenes, her faces, her voice, it all just sound and look corny as fuck. Like, you can't act. You did a horrible job on that first episode, and I'm hoping as they trying to shine light on you in this final one that, you know, you get your shit together. But other than that, it was a great episode. A lot of little pieces they touched on, and the way Ghost just sprayed that car up thinking it was Tommy with no remorse, man, that was the perfect way to end that bitch. And I'm looking forward to Sunday. Every Sunday I'm gonna be there front and center, and we gonna ride Power out together. It's gonna be on this podcast. We gonna talk about it a lot, so everybody that fuck with it fucks with me for sure. Let's chop it up on some Power shit. This is the final season. They got 3 spinoffs coming, so the Power world is not about to end, but the show as we know it is over after this. It's gonna be action-packed and it's gonna be great from what I see so far, you know. But before we get out of here and take a break, we gonna chop it up about Andrew Luck from the Indiana Colts. Just retired from the NFL at 29, and they say he busted up though. Like, football is a contact and a brutal man's sport, and it's so easy to be injured and hurt. Players done died and been injured and paralyzed. There's all types of shit. So, you know, they say Luck then took more punishment in his first few years than the average quarterback would take in a whole career. You know, so they said it even got so bad one time it lacerated his kidney and he was pissing blood. So that shit, that's scary, you know, that a man get hit and broke up so bad that he gotta walk away from a game that he loved. And he really was trying to come back this season because he had a good last season, but he was trying to come back this season and something wrong with his leg, his calf fucked up, so he wasn't gonna start the season on time, and he sunk into a depression, and over the last couple weeks have been going back and forth over it with the team and with people, and he decided to retire and hang it up. I want to say that I don't believe he gonna stay retired. Maybe he'll take a year or two, get his body and his mind right, and the love of the game will bring him back, because it would be a tragedy to see him not fulfill his career and become one of the all-time greats that we've seen and believe still that he could be, you know. And it's just a sad career cut short, and my prayers and blessings go out to Andrew Luck and his family, and I just hope that, you know, it all works out for you, bro, you know, because peace and joy comes first. We all should make that a priority in our health. We got one body, one mind, one life, so those 3 have to go together and drive the force of your life, and you don't put nothing before that, you know. So get well, recover, move on to bigger, better things, or whatever you're gonna do with the rest of your life. You gave us some great moments and highlights in your career, and we sad to see you go. It's just unfortunate for the Indiana franchise though, because now they not a playoff team or nothing, all over again. So they scrambling, trying to figure out what they gonna do. We spoke and talked on Jay-Z becoming a part of the ownership and sitting on the board. Maybe Kaepernick can get back in. Who knows? But I just feel like him and the NFL deserve a chance as Carmelo deserved a chance in the NBA. And to switch to that, Dwight Howard just got his wish. He had a good workout and a good meeting in LA giving him a chance. Not a guaranteed contract, so if he don't fulfill the role and do what they ask of him, they could cut him with no loss or penalties. And it's unfortunate for Dwight from where his career was at one point in time, but hopefully he coming back to LA, he make a better impression and things this season on his second season with LA, and we'll see what happens, because the Lakers are definitely title contenders. I don't believe they gonna deliver the ship. It's either going to the Clippers or the Warriors is what I still believe, but we gonna see, and it's gonna be an exciting season, and I can't wait for it to get here. And that's another thing, I'm gonna be front and center, and we gonna share it through the podcast all season long, so y'all get prepared for that. The weather done dropped fast as hell, summer almost over, and we about to get into some even deeper shit on this journey as we continue to flush out the rest of this year. August went by quick, and here we are about to be in September, and the fall season is upon us. It's time to put on them hoodies, get that fashion together, do our thing. But this is Chop It Up, Reality Speaks. It don't get no realer than this. Podcast one-on-one Thursday. I'll be back. We taking a break. Rock Boss Bully. Chop, chop, chop it up.
I'ma beat it up like I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stopping, go, it's a rodeo. Hold on for this ride. I see it in your eyes. Your mind is hypnotized. Tryna fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs. I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stopping, go, it's a rodeo. Hold on for this ride. I see it in your eyes. Your mind is hypnotized. Tryna fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs. Temptation's hard to resist whenever I'm in the room. Nobody's talking, but our body's talking, yeah. Adrenaline rushing, but I'ma take my time with ya. Mirror on the ceiling so you can see how good we fucking. We chasing us like squirrels, preparing for hibernation. Switching positions, exploring different combinations. Body tripping, sweat precipitation. They want for participating. Jeans in your imagination. Don't you know I'm contemplating? Don't try to run when you're coming. Tongue ain't got you moaning. The music loud, but damn, the neighbors still hear you scream. Blow out them candles and let me light up your sexy ass body. Christmas is coming, but I can't stop acting fucking naughty. I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stopping, go, it's a rodeo. Hold on for this ride. I see it in your eyes. Your mind is hypnotized. Tryna fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs. I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stopping, go, it's rodeo. Hold on for this ride. I see it in your eyes. Your mind is hypnotized. Tryna fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs. Increasing friction with this bumping and grinding. Body connection got the temperature in here rising. If sex were a pair of shoes, girl, I would wear that ass out. Filling you out like an application. I'm higher, no doubt. I'm overqualified. Put it in your life. Energize a bunny, we could do it all night. Dripping in the sauce. I know you want me. I can see it in your eyes. You so horny. Don't try to run when you're coming. Tongue ain't got you moaning. The music loud, but damn, the neighbors still hear you scream. Blow out them candles and let me light up your sexy ass body. Christmas is coming, but I can't stop being fucking naughty. I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stopping, go, it's a hypnotized. Tryna fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs. I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stop and go, it's rodeo, hold on for this ride. I see it in your eyes, your mind is hypnotized. Tryna fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs.
Chop, chop, chop it up. This the rock boss bully, SiegelCapone. It don't get no realer than this. Reality speaks every day, all day. And this is the favorite part of the show. That's the shit I don't like. That's the shit I don't like. Exposing the fraudulent. And for this show, we making history because I talk about a lot of shit and I expose a lot of shit in this segment, but I have yet to drop a name, you know. But for this one, we gonna drop the fucking name. This weak ass nigga Lorenzo Ruff is fucked up because I genuinely know in my spirit that's my brother on a few different levels, you know, to explain it. I got a sister that got a baby with one of his brothers. So what does that make us? Because we share the same niece. But then I got a daughter. 2 daughters with his biological sister. So we double brothers, man. You a whole fucking uncle to my daughter. But for 11 fucking years, I've been waiting to see this motherfucker for fondling, touching, caressing, or whatever the fuck you did to my child, you weak ass, hoe ass nigga. It's real fucked up when family burn you this hard. Because just as with any human being, you can't just murder a nigga and get away with it. But for anybody that's a parent that condones a motherfucker raping, molesting, being a fucking pedophile to their kids, y'all motherfuckers need to be exposed too. Families sweep shit like this under the rug. People don't never expose the fake ass, nasty ass motherfuckers that did it. And then you act like 10 years give you a pass, nigga? That's what you thought it was? A motherfucking pass? No, it ain't no pass, bro. Ever. I don't give a fuck if we both on our motherfucking deathbed in our 50s and 60s, 70s and 80s, 90s, 100s. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I never shake your hand and we ain't never gonna be cool. And the only thing that saved your ass, is the fact that I don't even want to punch on, cause that's too motherfucking easy. I'd have broke your motherfucking face down to the back of your brain, nigga. And I mean that shit from the bottom of my soul. But the only thing that saved you is the fact that I'm a saved man and I went to Ohio to get my mind right, not to go to prison. But the second thing that saved your ass is the fact that you a bitch ass nigga that ran. You ain't deny it. You ain't try to bulk up and get tough. None of that. You just tucked your tail just like the bitch you was when you ran to Ohio 12 years ago, 11 years ago. You're a whole ass, weak ass nigga. And you've been exposed. Because when I did the podcast on being a pedophile, a rapist, and a molester, that's what the fuck you is. That's why you taking lie detector tests. Probably who knows how many you done had already for touching kids. You nasty ass nigga. Lorenzo Ruff. It's terrible. And anybody that know you, I should pull up Facebook and put your picture out here with posters, nigga. Billboards, if that's what it take. I don't give a fuck if you kill yourself, if you suicidal, or what the fuck you going through, nigga. Cause I promise you, God don't need to never put me back in front of you. Cause now that I know, that I seen it in your eyes and felt your energy from your soul, you did that shit, nigga. You did it. And if it wasn't for God, everything in my might, I would be doing your ass. But I can't kill my own brother and get away with it. That's fucked up. And then if I kill you, how many more of my family members gotta be slaughtered for trying to save your little hoe ass? weak ass nigga. You been exposed, bitch. And I ain't worried about none of it, cause I don't need niggas to pull up. Never did. I'm always by myself. I don't need no guns, I don't need none of that. Hand to hand, nigga, like I said, your brain could be in the back of your motherfucking skull right now. But you lucky they grabbed you up, grabbed me up. Oh, y'all can't fight in here. But the way your lip was trembling, nigga, the way your eyes was watering, and I felt that energy and that smell of bitch coming off of you, nigga. You lucky. God got his hands on you for some reason. And I can't even question it. But I know God taking me in a better place. And you ain't even worth it, dog. You so trifling and so fucking worthless. I need to just stomp you in like a cigarette and just grind your ass in the motherfucking ground. But you been dead to me ever since I first heard it, dog. And I know not one day on this earth since that day have you lived in peace and comfort. Because you know you guilty. You know you did that shit. So now it's up to you to win your family back, nigga. But don't forget that I'm part of this family too. And I'll tell any motherfucker, just like I did while I was there after your bitch ass ran with your tail tucked, that anybody in the family or in any family that's fucking over kids and y'all letting them do it, you just as guilty too. And I ain't fucking with you. And if anybody got a problem with it, we could have dealt with it right now. But I ain't going nowhere. So you a marked man with a target, nigga. You better stay the fuck away from me and mine. Cause think you hard, think you anything to try that bullshit again. And you better be lucky. And you better stay tucking your tail and running every fucking time you see me, nigga. I don't give a fuck if it's at a funeral, at a wedding, at a nothing. Could be at a fucking red light. You better stay the fuck away from me and mine. Cause I'ma expose you not only as the fraudulent nigga, but the weak ass bitch you is too. And I'ma take a break because I ain't about to even give you no more fucking minutes of glory, dog. That shit wrong. Everybody, all y'all motherfuckers out here that done touch my kids or touch somebody's kids, you fucking wrong. And the least you could do is be a man and admit your guilt and bow down and take your ass whooping. Cause you gon' get it one day. It's coming for you. But I wanted to just taunt you, just to let you know you wild and easy to get, and I can pop up on your ass at will. And I will. That's 300.
Relationships coming, I gotta watch out. To see if they plotting, to see if they want it, I gotta watch out. Getting older now, getting up there now. Still looking for the snakes. I got a lot to say. Heard you if you got your own. Heard you, independent woman. Turn up, but she on her own. Turn up, yeah, she know what she doing. She know what she doing. I'm assuming she know what she doing. So drunk a friend had to call her Uber, but at the same time, dude tryna scoop her. Nah, he don't really wanna scoop her. Get the gist of what I'm saying, try to use her. Get the gist of what I'm saying, try to use her. Watch out for the people tryna use ya. Watch out, gotta watch out. Watch out, gotta watch out. Watch out. Y'all boys wanna act up and act tough, but try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like that, like that, like that. Do it like that, like that, like that. Do it like that, like that. Do it like that, like that. Yeah. You got the wrong one. Y'all boys wanna act up and try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like that, like this, like this. Do it like that, like this, like this. I'm gonna do it like that, like this, do it like that, like this. Yeah, y'all boys wanna act up and try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like that, like this, like this. Do it like that, like this, like this. I'm gonna do it like that, like this, do it like that, like this. Yeah, you got the wrong one, the wrong one. Had to pull up on 'em, yeah, wrong one.
Chop it up. Reality Speaks Podcast 101. It's the Rock Boss Bully. I'm back. Had to calm down, get my spirit back right. Like I said, I hold in a lot of rage and pain and frustration. My whole fucking life journey has been turmoil. But God built me for the jungle, and no matter what the world throw at me, I'ma find a way to make the best decision that means survival. I am not dying or going to prison for the rest of my life. My life is going to mean something, and I'm going to survive and be here to be this king and be this leader for men, women, and children, especially mine. I'm not going to jail for you hoe ass niggas and you weak ass motherfuckers that just want to see me down and see me in the grave. And that brings us to our topic for the night, which is mind over matter. And we done spoke on some of this, as well as you could go piece together parts to see that my mind is over everything, and that matters the most. My joy, my peace. Then I present myself to the world and to other people. And once everybody figure out those keys for life, y'all can still be happy and turn your frowns into smiles, you know. So I really feel good inside because I'm here. I'm alive and well. I'm living to tell this story. And like I said, this nigga flinched hard, trembled inside. He was so fucking uncomfortable, he didn't know if his world was about to end on that day. And I'm looking at the clock like it's on a stopwatch to see, are you gonna say something now, nigga? Probably not. But I'ma keep talking and I'ma keep saying it, and I'm gonna see your ass again. But it's mind over matter, and I got bigger, more important shit to deal with. And I hugged my grandbabies and heard my granddaughter go, hey, and was so happy to see me when I came home. So that instantly made it all worth it, because I could be in prison, in cuffs, right now, facing a murder charge. And that's just some real ass shit. And I don't need sympathy for why the devil attacks me in my most vulnerable places, or it's just always something between me and the devil. I love God more than I love anything, including myself. And the devil just hate me. He gonna use every vessel he could possibly think of to try to attack me. But I'm indestructible when it comes to my spirit. You ain't gonna never break me away from my Lord and Savior. You ain't gonna never make me lose my mind. I own this because it's owned by God, and I'm in the driver's seat. I'm kicked back, and I'm laughing at these niggas, because most niggas don't even know they see God when they see me. When they hear me speak, they hear God speak. So you better fear me if you trying to go against me. I don't think that you want these problems, because I stand 5'4" and I'm 140 pounds, but I bet you I hit like a motherfucking freight train, and my reflexes is amazing. So I don't think you want to box with me. But I left the violent part of me inside. I don't want to bring it out. Don't bring out the worst in me. But I gotta be controlled, because when I really thought about it, it just was like, damn, if I give this nigga my energy, he got more control over my life than I do. Because like I said, I didn't go down there to go to prison. So if I was sitting in prison right now, he would have had the power to change my atmosphere. And gotta be quicker than that. I'm not throwing y'all niggas the bait to destroy and hang myself. We could do anything in this world we put our minds to, especially when our minds is focused, trained, and being controlled by God. Let him order your steps and watch how your world just change. Things start to move out the way. I didn't have to kill him. I ain't have to hit him or none of that. He ran with a tucked tail because he knew the rock boss bully wasn't about to play with his ass. And nothing in my mind was gonna allow him to even think he was gonna be competition. I was daring him to even breathe wrong. Cause you close enough for me to tear your ass apart, nigga. But I've controlled and learned to manipulate my own mind to where I ain't even angry. I'm passionate like a motherfucker. I'ma speak the solid truth, but I ain't even gotta be mad. I'm saving my energy for the punch, nigga. I ain't about to argue. I ain't about to debate. I'm just straight running through something if it come to it. But mind over matter, not money, not pussy, not worldly possessions, not none of this shit that the average motherfucker thinks about controls me. I'm empowered by the greatest, most almighty power you can think of. And my faith ain't no mustard seed. My faith is bigger than the galaxy. And I see, feel, breathe, live, execute, think God first over everything. He gonna take care of my problems. He gonna take care of my enemies. He gonna take care of my financial burdens. He gonna take care of my mishaps. Cause everything I did being young and dumb don't even matter. Cause I ain't young and I ain't dumb no more. I'm well seasoned, well experienced, and I'm great. I'm amazing. So when I hear people tell me that, especially when I'm low, it instantly fills my tank back up.
Jones.
Tiring. I'm so tired of this domestic violence shit. All this fussing and fighting. I can't go to sleep on domestic violence. If you swing on me, I might swing on you. That domestic violence shit. Don't know how to handle you except for put my hands on you. The flame is out, the candles blow. But hold the violence, cause the story's sad. But no, I won't cry a bit. No. Instead, I might just tie your bitch up to the back of the fucking pickup, and she don't fucking pick up. See, called her 100 times, she still ain't answering the fucking line. I swear I'm sick of whole of a fucking line. Really thought this girl was one of a kind. I guess she switched up, parting my ways. But bitch, you got me illin', and you playing me for silly. Really got me in my feelings, plotting to do a killing, spilling your blood on the ceilings. Got me talking to therapists, wishing that I was sharing this, scared of the way I'm feeling. I don't know what I might do next. I just think if I see her, then I might snap her whole neck. Who the fuck is you texting? It's time for me to phone check. Like, give me your cell. What's your code, bitch? Domestic violence. I'm retiring. I'm so tired of this domestic violence shit. All this fussing and fighting. I can't go to sleep on domestic violence. If you swing on me, I might swing on you. That domestic violence shit. Don't know how to handle you except for put my hands on you. The flame is out, the candles blow. And ain't no light in it back. I gave you all that I had. You put a knife in my back. But I put a knife in yours too. But I guess that's just what we do. How we treat each other like we don't need each other, knowing that we need each other. Cause I never find another, and you'll never find another to put up with the shit that I do. But I know I'm full of shit too. But when we fight, there's no rules, no referee or whistle. It's like a no-holds bar, pulling hair, biting, leaving scars. Some shit we won't forget tomorrow. Fuck, and we'll wake up and act like we forgot it all. knowing that we'll never shake it off. We'll think about it, start to ball, and then we'll end up in a brawl. That's just the cycle that we live in. Have my pick from many women, but I fingered you out. Don't know if I'm insane or I'm in love, can't figure it out. That domestic violence. I'm so tired of this domestic violence shit. All this fussing and fighting, I can't go to sleep on domestic violence. If you swing on me, I might swing on you. That domestic violence shit. I don't know how to handle you except but put my hands on you. The flame is out, the candles blow. Don't know how to handle you. Don't know how to handle you. The flame is out, the candles blow. Don't know how to handle you except but put my hands on you. I'm retiring. I'm so tired of this domestic violence shit. All this fussing and fighting, I can't go to sleep on domestic violence. If you swing on me, I might swing on you. That domestic violence shit. Don't know how to handle you except but put my hands on you. The flame is out, the candles blow.
Chop, chop, chop it up. It's the Rock Boss Bully. So yeah, it fills my tank, and just being able to control your mind with so many different distractions and things that go on in life is crazy, because you gotta be quick on your toes and quick on with your mind to be able to allow yourself to make a conscious and a right decision based on your emotions and things that's going on inside. So even though other people might not understand it and know it, it's still important, and being able to control your mind to the point where you allow yourself to be stronger than the average human being. Like I said, it's a destiny we all should seek, and it's part of that renewal in my life, because it was cut short at 8 years old when I decided to take my first drink and pick up a bottle, that I was poisoning my body and my mind the whole time. So to get in my 30s and finally get away from the alcohol, now my mind is just free and it's just open to explore life and explore my feelings and explore my challenges and my shortcomings and different things. And it's been fun to actually be able to take the journey to get to this point where I can be confident enough to say I've mastered mind over matter. And a lot of my pain is gone. A lot of my frustration is gone. A lot of things that plagued me and kept me with bad energy and not knowing to understand not to go outside is what got me in a lot of trouble. But I'm whole now. So I thank you, God, for doing that for me, for having that much love, that much favor, and that much grace over me, even when I was at my filthiest and had some of the most evil thoughts and evil things controlling my mind. To be free, be clear, be calm, be conscious that human life is worth more than the mistakes we make. So, I say that to be able to say that I don't forgive this nigga for doing that, and I never will, but I have already and will continue to pray for him, that he cure his sickness, he faces demons, he cure his sickness, and maybe one day before he leave this earth, he apologized to my daughter, not in person, or maybe he can, because that's her own walk too, because she conscious as a grown woman now. This happened when she was a kid. Now she's a grown woman with her own child. And if she find it in her heart to forgive him, maybe he make his repent before he see the Lord. But other than that, like I said, he gotta stay away from me for life. Don't ever add me on Facebook. Don't ever get on the phone and call me. Don't ever say shit else to me, bro. It's over. And in your mind, I want us both to be dead to each other. And just stay out of each other's space. So that way, neither one of us gotta feel anything for each other. Cause you gonna be uncomfortable every time if you ever in my presence. And I'm gonna hurt you bad one day, for for real. And I could just feel that. So that's why I know you need to stay the fuck away from me. But I'm gonna put my mind over this matter to move forward with life. I'm not throwing my life away over you. I'm not gonna think about you. I'm not after you. I'm not praying to hurt you. I'm praying you get some help, bro. And we expose everybody that need to get their help. And if it's through this podcast or through therapy or through meds or through whatever the fuck you gotta do to get control of your mind to make better decisions and put it over the matters of this world and get yourself together, that's what everybody needs to do. And that's something we're gonna continue to touch on as well, because the mind is easily manipulated, it's easily turned off and distracted. You go to sleep every day, and most people don't even sleep and rest and recover their mind. They just wake up on the same vicious cycle every day. And it's sad. It's really sad. But that's gonna lead me to my motivation. I'm losing my light, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Like I told you, this is raw, real. I'm not trying to make it the most professional shit you ever seen in your life. I wanna have an intimate conversation. We sitting right here across from each other. My mouth and spirit to your ears and your soul. Man, I want us to learn together, experience together, laugh together, cry together, learn and apply together. Let's build this community, let's unify, let's filter out all bullshit, all fake shit, all bad news, build and grow off of good vibes and good energy, and then we can motivate each other and inspire each other. Because the motivation is, don't hesitate. Capture a sense of urgency and do it now. Get up and do it. You gotta move today. This could be your last day, your last breath. How do you choose to spend it? Are you gonna be caught like a thief in the night, or you gonna prepare the table and prepare yourself for the rest of your life to be the best version of you? Because I already did that. I'm the best version of Siegel today, right now. So everybody getting blessed and honored when they come in presence with me. And for those that's not right, I'm changing the atmosphere and moving y'all the fuck up out of here. This is life, this is real, this is Chop It Up, Reality Speaks. And it don't get no realer than this. 300 for life. I am God's child, and I'm here to deliver a message and change the atmosphere in this universe. And the only thing that's gonna stop me is death itself. So people can hurt me, but my mind is over matter. Y'all ain't gonna kill me. And that's why I'm leaving my footprints right now. So it don't matter if people don't get this to 20 years later. It's in the world, it's on the internet. You can access it anywhere in the world. From your phone, it's right there in your pocket. All you gotta do is click on or off. You either feeling it or you ain't. But I'm up, I'm moving, I ain't hesitating, and I'm coming. I'm here. And we gonna leave y'all with that. Chop it up, Reality Speaks. We'll see y'all next week. Be sure to hit the PayPal, the Cash App, the like, the subscribe, the share. Tell somebody, especially if they struggling with these issues. If they need to hear these words, deliver it to them. You might have did the greatest thing for them or for yourself. And that's 300. Chop, chop, chop it up. We out.